I'm like, hey, calm down, it's alright, let's go. Let's go. If it happens to me, I'm like, come back here, you motherfucker, let me come at you, let me see your face!
Hello everybody! Today I am on the bike with Tiny Tater. For those of you who don't know, Tiny Tater is my wife, and today we are going to be going on a little day trip to Monterey. Tiny Tater, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and say, why are we going to Monterey?
Because someone wants clam chowder.
Not just any clam chowder. In a bread roll. There we go.
In a bread roll.
Yes, I have been craving clam chowder in a bread bowl for a long time, and Monterey holds a special place in our hearts. That is actually where I proposed to Tiny Tater, and where we got hit by this giant wave about like 30 seconds after I proposed. This giant wave came and smashed into us, got us both soaking wet. It actually destroyed Tiny Tater's phone because she had her phone in her pocket. And then, like, I remember you were trying to call everybody to say, hey, we're engaged, and you couldn't because you couldn't use your phone because it was broken.
Yeah, and also I think an important point to note is that the ring was on my finger. We did not lose the ring.
Oh yeah, thank God. Yeah, I mean, knowing me, if that wave hit me, I would have for sure dropped the ring. Like there would have been no chance I would have been able to hold on to that.
I don't think any of us were prepared for a wave hitting us.
No, and that was just one wave. After that, nothing.
The best part about that whole thing was we got the photo. It was like, oh yeah, you're engaged, yay, congratulations. And then I remember you were packing up whatever was in your backpack, and someone yelled, watch out! And we both turned around, and then the wave hit us.
Yeah, we both turned around to see the wave slam into us. Yeah, so we took that as a good sign.
It's a really good story, and honestly, I'm happy we have it on camera or in pictures. Otherwise, I feel like people wouldn't really believe us.
Yeah.
But no, there it is.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pictures, honestly.
Yeah, it's a great picture. It's been a long time since we've been in Monterey, huh?
Huh?
It's been a long time.
It has, yeah. It's been at least a year. We didn't go at all last year, one because of the virus that killed off eating, and I was also pregnant. So I think we were just, well, I mean, basically everything went on lockdown in March.
Yeah.
That hurt my ass. No cows.
No cows.
Yeah, so Monterey is, like you were saying, it's a special place for us. It's also, like, far away from where we live, that it's kind of like a staycation, I guess. But it's still close enough that something were to happen, especially with, our baby at home with my parents and my sister. Yeah, we could just go back right away.
Have you ever been in there?
I can't hear you.
Have you ever been in there?
No, I was just thinking that. I've never been there.
I went in there one time. So this is when Mama Papa came over from India.
I cannot understand you.
And then I was like, oh, hey, I want to go in there. And my dad was like, why? There's nothing in there for you. You're not going to like it. And I thought it was going to be cool because I was like, I don't know, like 10 or something at the time. And so we go in there, and it's like they advertise. It's just a bunch of antiques and old stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, there's nothing here interesting for me as a 10-year-old, because I thought it was going to be a bunch of like toys and stuff. When yes, there were toys in there, but they were like old marionettes and like collectible things, like antique old things, like from the 30s, 40s, 50s. It was basically like those old antique roadshow type things. So I mean, it was interesting, but yeah, there's nothing in there that was really for me as a kid, and then I've never been in there since. But I think it's pretty cool that that's there. Are you getting hungry?
Am I getting hungry? A little bit. Honestly, if anything, my butt hurts. I haven't broken into this.
Yeah, we gotta break into Corbin Sea.
So, I'm paying the consequences now.
It'll break in. It just takes about 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's something that we could do too. We could do a little Corbin saddle review, but not right now though. You gotta break it in, and you need more time before you can actually give a review.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just initial impressions.
Right now, my review, it hurts. 1 out of 5 stars.
My butt hurts.
My butt hurts. I've been sitting on the seat for 45 minutes and it still hurts.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. You just gotta break it in, and then it'll feel a lot better, right? It's like shoes, right? You gotta break in your shoes before they feel comfortable.
Oh no, my nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. Oh god.
At that point, your only hope is just to open the visor and get it with your glove.
Yeah. I have really long hair, so having it all like bunched up right now is like not a good thing for this.
So I guess that's a good question for if there are any other female riders who happen to be watching this, how do you deal with your hair in your helmet?
So right now, I have it in a ponytail with like two hair ties, and I have it tucked in my jacket. But the problem is, I feel like this is gonna be a humble brag, but I have so much hair. I just doesn't stay. Also, just hope everyone is staying safe and healthy.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're staying physically well and mentally well. It's a tough time, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
It sounds stupid, but when I found out that the vaccine was being rolled out, like, I actually teared up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, especially for me, a lot of my family are on the front lines. So, we did have a scare, and I thought, oh my god, I'm going to lose my aunt.
Yeah, a lot of nurses in your family and doctors.
Yeah. So, luckily, they are now fully vaccinated, and, but, to hesitate now. That's one thing that we're definitely going to need to work on. I think more so me than you, is swearing around our child.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I know there's, like, studies that say, like, swearing helps with, like, pain and all that. Yeah, like, I feel like that definitely applies to me. Like, road rage? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time.
When I'm the passenger, I'm chill.
Yeah, when you're not driving, you're super chill, you're nice, you're patient. When you're in the driver's seat, oh, man.
It's funny because, like, if someone else is driving and, like, they're kind of losing their shit, I'm like, hey, calm down, it's alright, let's go. If it happens to me, I'm like, come back here, you motherfucker, let me come at you, let me see your face.
Oh, wait, I can't, there's a mask on.
This was pre-COVID, by the way.
Yeah. But you're not the type to, like, open your window and flip them off. You just yell at them from inside your car.
I yell at them from inside the car, and I'm sure, like, the people around me are like, holy shit, this lady.
This bitch.
What is wrong with this bitch right here? Do you see this? What's she yelling at? No one did anything wrong.
You should imitate how your sister's road rage. That one's pretty funny too.
My sister is the same, but she's polite about it.
So, like, let's say someone cuts her off while she's on the phone. What does she say?
Excuse me, sir, where the fuck do you think you're going? Did you not see me here? This is like the most polite road rage ever.
Yeah. She'll be polite, but she'll still cuss you out.
We're actually coming up to the ocean now, I think.
Yeah, we are. Once we just get past these sandbanks, we'll be over there.
Yeah. I can tell because it got colder.
Yeah. Got a little bit of that chill, that ocean chill. And the wind is getting a little bit stronger too.
Yeah.
You feel it pushing the bike. There's a gust of like, ah! Okay.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead and hop on.
Hop on?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Rest in peace, my ass. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
And we're back, and we got the clam chowder. So now we're just gonna go home, so that way we can more comfortably eat it. So we stocked everything up in the backpack and wrapped it in towels, and I'm getting hungry, so I cannot wait to get home.
Oh, hold on. My helmet's not clipped on.
Okay, well you can clip it now.
Now I do.
Now I gotta check mine. Okay, mine's good. But that's so much easier than the D-rings, huh?
Yeah, can you imagine if I still had that and I was
yeah, there's no way. Yeah, we'd have to pull over. There's no way you'd be able to get that on with your gloves.
Yeah.
Normally we'll spend at least a few hours here in Monterey, but here we just kind of walked up and down the wharf real quick, got the food, and got out of there. We just want to be safe, so we just went in, got food, got out, and be on the way home, so that way we can also be with Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, usually go to the wharf, Fisherman's Wharf, and then we'll walk down to Cannery Row, which is what?
A couple miles, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
I think it's like a mile, maybe a mile,
Maybe
mile and a half.
Mile and a half at most. It's really pretty long. And then, just kind of walk around there, maybe grab some lunch, depends what time. And then walk back up to Fisherman's Wharf, and, head home.
Yeah.
If you guys end up going to Cannery Row, I think you should check out the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Classic. Yeah, if you've never been, definitely go. It's really cool. You can see the sea otter, which is a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
The jellyfish exhibit, pretty cool too.
That's my favorite, is the jellyfish.
It's the jellyfish, and then there's the, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one with like the huge fish, like the sharks and the sunfish just swimming around. That one is really cool too.
Yeah. Like, there's no bad exhibits. Like, all of the exhibits at the Monterey Bay Aquarium are really cool.
Yeah.
But it is expensive, to be honest.
Yeah, like once you've been, You've seen it all. They don't really change things too much. Fine too, and I don't know, it might be a good thing if things don't really change too much. Yeah, definitely check it out, Cannery Row.
Yeah, just be aware of some of the tourist traps in Cannery Row though, because some of the restaurants there are pretty terrible. Like, they're only filled and popular because they are so close to Monterey Bay Aquarium, but the actual quality of the food is pretty bad. So if you actually walk like maybe a half a mile out of Cannery Row, you can find some amazing, amazing restaurants. Hey!
Aw, yeah!
The extrovert in you is so happy to wave to other people.
Oh my god! Okay! Don't even get me started right now! Like, lockdown? Okay, I took, okay.
Okay. Hey!
Being an extrovert in lockdown, like not being able to see people. Obviously I can call people and like video chat, but it's not the same.
And it really isn't. It's not the same.
Basically, from when lockdown started to when I had Yoshi, I hadn't left the house to do anything. Like, I'd go walk, and then I would go to the doctor.
So
that was once a
this is
month.
basically like your first or second trip since COVID started last year. Like, have you gone anywhere else?
No.
So this is your first trip then? This is your first
This
trip
is my first,
outside of the
no.
house?
Oh, I mean, I went to the grocery store.
No, but that doesn't count. Like, this is actually your first like non-chore related trip.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting a little bit of moisture. You can probably see it on my visor.
Yeah, I got, my visor's a little wet. But,
Just a little bit. It'll be fine.
you know, as much as it sucks, like being an extrovert and like being stuck in lockdown, like I just have to keep telling myself that, you know, I'm doing it basically to protect the baby.
Yeah. Well, and everybody else around you, but yes.
And everyone else around me, but, you know, with the baby, with Yoshi,
she's the most susceptible.
yeah. So, it's fine in a way, but I just wanted to say, like, you know, introverts, check on your fellow extroverts. Check on your favorite extrovert, which by now should be me.
Wow, okay. Oh, this is why I love you.
I love you too. Just check up. No, but for real, check up on each other. It's a hard time.
No, it's a little late now. If you haven't checked on your extrovert by now, they may have gone off the deep end if they've had no interaction. Oh, bumpy.
Oh my god!
Now it's blue sky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be nice during the summer.
Yeah.
We should take Yoshi up next time too.
Yeah, we definitely gotta take Yoshi in Monterey. Once it's safe.
Oh, do you want to tell them what happened yesterday?
Okay, so Tiny, Tater, Yoshi, and I were out on a walk in the neighborhood, and we see two guys on motorcycles. One guy on a Yamaha, I think like MT-07, and then another on a Scout Bobber. And we see them right by. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? But we're just walking, and then they ride up our street and they stop. And our garage is open, so my bike is in view. They stop in front of our house, and one of the guys points at my bike. And they're chilling there for a while, and we're at the bottom of the hill, so we can see them from a distance, but they can't hear us at all. So Tiny Tater is yelling at me to go run up to them. I'm just like, no, it's okay. And they're like, no, go run up to them and say hi. I'm like, okay, Jesus. So we walk up, I yell at them. One guy leaves, he doesn't see us, so he leaves. but his buddy sees me, and I point at the garage and like, yo, that's my bike. So then the other guy gets his friend, and they both come back. And then the guy on the Scout, he was like, yo, I saw your bike on YouTube. I'm like, really? Okay, there's no way you saw my bike on YouTube. Like, my channel is so small. I've got like 30 subscribers at this point. There's no way you've seen my bike, right? There's no way I have like that much visibility that you've seen my bike. But it's like, yeah, I saw your bike. You got the exhaust, right? I was like, yeah. They're like, yeah, you make YouTube videos, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, I saw your bike. And like, I was like, all right, that's pretty cool, but I was still like, no, you probably have me mistaken with some other bike. But they're like, yeah, can I see your bike? Can I see your bike? I was like, yeah, sure. So I turned on the bike, I showed off. They're really interested in the exhaust and the wrap. So I kind of showed them really quick, like how the exhaust sounds and how I did the wrap and all that. And then they're like, yeah, cool. So, so we exchange information. So once the weather gets a little bit more warmer, we'll probably go ride sometime.
So shout out to you, dude, if you're watching this.
Yes. Hey, what up, Alex? But yeah, so let me know, Alex, if you're watching this. Did you actually see my bike, or did you confuse me with someone else? I do not blame you at all if you got confused me with someone else, because I would be extremely surprised if you actually recognized my bike from YouTube. So, alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and take off and enjoy the rest of the ride home. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to go ahead and like. If you want to see more of Tiny Tater, go ahead and subscribe so that way you don't miss any videos with her in it. Want to say bye?
Bye everyone, take care.
Alright everybody, as always, be brave, do good, take care of yourselves. Peace!